Hey everybody, and welcome. Today we are here in Scottsville, Kentucky, getting ready to take you guys along with us to a restaurant that has been recommended by one of our subscribers named Ella. We're very excited to be here today. We love some great catfish. Today we're taking you guys along with us to
Harper's Catfish.
Harper's Catfish. Woo!
Right, here is a look at the menu here at Harper's Catfish. Seafood, steaks, chicken options. And just to know, they do accept cash or check only. Here are the sandwiches, pork sides, select sides, and the drinks. All right, so when you get the coleslaw here, they have a coleslaw bar. And there's a look at the coleslaw. All right, so we've been editing videos, and I left my SD card back at the house. We drove all the way here to Scottsville, Kentucky, and realized we can't use the camera. So we're going old school on a phone today. No microphone, so I hope that you can see it. I hope that you can hear us okay, because it's very crowded in here. But here's a look at their famous coleslaw. It's creamy, and I'm gonna take the first bite here and let you know what I think. Here we go. So, to me, it's very sweet, very tangy, very similar to what you would find at KFC. A little more leafy than what you get at KFC. You can see there's a little more carrot, a little more of that cabbage leaf in there. But overall, this is a very delicious coleslaw. It's the only thing that's up there on the bar is coleslaw. They've had 47 years to perfect it, and they've done a tremendous job because this place has been open for 47 years. This is fantastic. All right, Jennifer, what'd you end up getting?
I got the adult fish platter. As you can see, you get a mountain fish. There's also some hush puppies under there. And this is piping hot. You can feel the heat off of it. And look at that big old baked potato. You get to choose between baked potato or fries. And everything else, it comes with the slaw and the hush puppies and the fish.
And the boys ended up getting a fish platter, and Gentry got the same thing. It's on the kids' meal. And I ended up getting the seafood platter, which includes catfish. Anytime you see fish on the menu here, it's catfish. It comes with baked potato. There's some clam strips over here. There's fried oysters and fried shrimp. Henry, what do you think, buddy?
It's salty and it's crunchy.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Gentry, what do you think?
Really good.
Alright, so they serve these in strips. And as you can see, nice and fresh. These are definitely piping hot, which I love. And look on there, y'all. Cornmeal batter, my fave. That is some of the best catfish I've ever had. It is nice and flaky, not fishy. It is so fresh. So I don't know if they catch them here, but we'll have to ask them. And that light cornmeal batter is just a perfect crunch, and it's not too salty or peppery. It's just perfect. All right, so now I'm gonna try the hush puppies. I love a good hush puppy, and I can already smell the onion on here, so I'm sure it's gonna be great. There is the inside, and you can see fresh chopped onions there. The hush puppies are fabulous too. This is a great place so far. And I have to say, sweet tea alert. This is awesome.
The sweet tea is very good.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna start off with a fried oyster, and I'm gonna go ahead and break that open so you can see. Oysters aren't the most appealing food, but they taste good. They do taste good. Let me get a little bit cocktail sauce on there. The oyster is very good. It's got a good crunch to it. It's battered well. It doesn't taste like it's battered and everything else. You can see the different colors here. So it doesn't have a cornmeal batter. It's almost like a panko.
Yeah, it might be like panko and flour or something.
Panko and flour. It's got a real good crunch to the outside. Texture-wise, fantastic. And it looks like the shrimp are breaded in the same exact thing. Big piece of shrimp right here. Put a little bit of cocktail sauce on there. It's fantastic. That's a good meaty piece of shrimp. Again, that breading is just phenomenal. Really big fan of the breading on here. Just a crunch that it has. Very flavorful. And so far, I'm a big fan of this place. So here are the clams. And you can see it's also a different type of breading. The clams are very sweet. I'm going to put those right up there with Uncle Bud's. We had a video out probably about a year and a half ago at Uncle Bud's, And I'm putting it right up there with Uncle Bud's. Like,
Those must be good.
and if you remember in that video, I said that was my absolute favorite of all time. This is right up there at that level. Fantastic. Jennifer and the boys said that this is where it's at. Ella said some of the best catfish you'll ever have. So here we go. I'm not a big fan, I have to preface this by saying I'm not a big fan of cornmeal batter, but this is very lightly dusted on here. So again, not a big fan of cornmeal. So I don't know if it's my personal favorite that I've had, but it is up there. Very tasty, and I'm going to continue to eat a lot more of this, but again, I'm not a big cornmeal batter fan, so a little biased on that. Kind of comparing it with Pawpaw's in Wares Valley. I think Pawpaw's, to me, has a better taste simply because it's the flour, and it's got more of a flour batter. And
seasoning-wise, it's pretty close to Pawpaw's.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close, but it's got a little too much cornmeal for me. So as a reminder, Jennifer's meal is all you can eat, and this is the first portion that they come out with. I would be impressed to see somebody eat their first portion and have to ask for a second plate.
So I got some hush puppies, and inside of them they're yellow.
All right, and for dessert, we have coconut cream pie with meringue, and over here we have chocolate pie with meringue. And we are a meringue-loving family, so.
Well, Brent is he's the meringue expert.
All right, Jennifer and Peter are going in for the chocolate pie first here.
You go ahead.
I just like gooey and kind of like the brownie.
I like the brownie.
And I just want to show the chocolate to meringue ratio is about the same. That's really good. That's like an old-fashioned chocolate pie. So good.
Go in for the chocolate. I'm going to go in for the coconut here. And I think the ratio in this one is like 2/3 meringue versus the coconut cream being like 1/3. And I think this is a very sweet cake. I do prefer like key lime or banana cream over the coconut cream, but it is very delicious. And you can see right here, see the toasted coconut on top of the meringue. Very sweet. A great ending to a very delicious meal.
What about the chocolate part? Was that part good?
So I'm not really certain what the tax is up here in Kentucky, but you can kind of see a conglomerate of all of the prices of the things that we had here for our meal, and then we bring these tickets up, and it is cash or check only. That was Harper's Catfish here in Scottsville, Kentucky. Gentry, what'd you think about Harper's Catfish?
First off, the catfish was excellent. The hush puppies, those were good too. When it said on the menu, like, we give you generous helpings, they weren't kidding. They gave us a lot of fish.
And I was gonna say, Jennifer's was all you can eat. And like I said, I would be impressed and would like to shake the person's hand who can eat that first helping, because that was just a tremendous, that could have fed the whole entire table.
And the baked potato was really good too.
And a very large baked potato as well. Henry, what'd you think, buddy?
So I liked the fish, and our waiter was very nice, and I also liked the cocktail sauce, and I liked the ketchup.
What about the coleslaw?
It was good, and I liked the crackers on it too.
Those were some good crackers, weren't they? Club crackers. And Jennifer.
Everything here is excellent. The service was amazing. Our server kept our refills coming, came around and asked, how we were enjoying our meal, if we needed anything. So thank you so very much for your service. This is a very family atmosphere, which I love, and family-run restaurant. I think it's been here, over 40 years?
Yeah, 47 years.
Yeah, 47 years. So I can totally see why. I could not even eat half of my catfish. There was so much. The baked potato is like one of those baked potatoes you get at a barbecue restaurant that you get as your meal with your, stuffed with pork and everything like that. It was so good. And the coleslaw, I'm going to say the coleslaw ranks up there with the catfish. The catfish is really, really amazing, and so is the coleslaw. So definitely, if you're going to pick between a couple of things here, definitely get the catfish and the coleslaw. Oh my gosh, and get you a glass of that sweet tea. It's so good. Between the two desserts, I have to say the chocolate pie was my favorite.
And you just have to look at this parking lot here. I mean, it is backed up all the way to the road, and we just can't even see beyond, but you can see people are just making their own parking spots. That's a testament to just how popular this place is. They're just parking alongside the woods here because this place is awesome. I have to give one more shout out to Ella. Thank you so much for steering us in the direction of this place. We probably would have never heard of this place had it not been for you, so we are so appreciative. And I have to say the shrimp was amazing. Whatever that batter was, that crunch gave it that extra element of deliciousness. Not only was that fantastic, but also the fried oysters. So good. Some of the best I've ever had. I personally am just not a cornmeal batter fan. So it was lightly dusted. I enjoyed the catfish, but again, I'm a little biased since I'm just not a big cornmeal fan. So yeah, somebody take it from somebody who likes it. So I do want to disclose that though and throw that out there because I know some of our viewers have addressed with us in the past, like, hey, I don't like cornmeal. Well, I don't either, but I still really enjoyed the catfish here. It's just not my personal favorite, but Jennifer was like raving about it the entire time. The desserts are pretty good, and going back to that coleslaw, by the way, they put out a new helping, so I wanted to go taste the second helping to see if it tasted the same. It did not. They put a little bit more pepper on it, so it had a little bit of a pepper kick, kind of on the back end of the taste. But all in all, so good, guys. Well worth a drive out here today. It was a little drive for us out here it's right on the Tennessee-Kentucky line, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Our phones don't even come in. And guys, we thank you so much for joining us here in Scottsville, Kentucky at Harper's Catfish. And we look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Every Day is Saturday.
Subscribe to our